My Upwork profile has $7,000 in lifetime earnings, basically nothing. Last month, I spent $51 on Connects and I closed $10,000 a month in recurring revenue from it. That's $192 returned for every single dollar I spent. Now, this isn't a course, this is no upsell, no agency. I'm not trying to sell you guys on anything. I'm just gonna show you the data, every connect that I spent, every invite that I got, and every client that I closed, and exactly how I'm doing this on a profile that has almost no track record. Because here's the thing, every single person I talk to or all the videos that I see online about Upwork tells you guys probably the same thing. You need years of experience, you need 100 reviews, you need a huge job success score, you need to grind cold proposals for months before you even see any results. And I'm telling you right now, after doing this with a profile that has 7 grand earned on it, that is just not true anymore. So real quick, who I am and why you should listen to me. I'm a creative strategist who has made over $5 million for my clients. And this basically means that I help brands figure out their messaging, their offers, and their creative direction for paid ads. Specifically, I work with companies running traffic on Meta and Google. I currently manage about $1 million a month in paid ads. I started this Upwork profile not that long ago, and $7,000 in lifetime earnings and just a handful of reviews is nothing crazy. And in the last 30 days, like I said, I closed 3 clients on monthly retainers, $3,000 a month for each client, plus commission on the performance of the campaigns that we run. So if you do the math, that's $9,000 in base retainers, and with even modest commission performance, that puts me over $10,000 a month in recurring revenue. This is recurring revenue, not like a one-time project, money that comes in every single month as long as I keep delivering. And I spent $51 to get there. Now, I want to talk about the one number that nobody on YouTube is really talking much about when it comes to Upwork, and it's the number that completely changed how I think about this platform. It's the dollar per connect. For every single dollar that I spent on connects, I'm now making $192 back. Now, I don't want to say that's the way that it's always going to be. That's just the way that it has been the last 30 days, and I want to share those numbers with you. So just think about this real quick. If you ran a Facebook ads campaign and I told you that for every dollar you put in, you got $192 out, or even $100 or $50 or even $5 out, you would not stop putting money into that ad account. You would max out your credit card, you would call your mom for a loan, you would do anything to keep that machine running, because putting $1 in and getting more than one back out is just literally printing money. And that's what Upwork is right now in 2026. It's the most underpriced client acquisition channel on the internet. And almost nobody is talking about it because everyone is busy complaining about how it used to be 10 years ago. Super cheap. Everyone is just, bidding to get as low as you can, and you can't make real profit from it. So let's actually break down where every single one of those connects went. I went through my entire connect history for the last 30 days and I categorized every single transaction. The total amount of connects spent was 341 connects. At 15 cents per connect, that's $51.15. And I broke it into 3 buckets: availability badge, boosting, and applying to jobs. And the breakdown is probably going to surprise you and where I actually got my clients from, because where I spent the most money is not where I spent it necessarily the most efficiently. So let me walk you through it one by one. The first bucket is the availability badge. This is the little green badge that shows on your profile saying you're available for work. It costs 1 connect per day to keep it on. And in 30 days, I spent 62 connects on this, so basically $9. And to be honest, I don't even know if it does anything. I think it does. I think it might bump you up in the search results a little bit, but I really can't prove it. I just keep it on because $9 a month is nothing, and if there's even a chance, it helps. Bruh. So that's bucket 1, $9. Let's move on. The second bucket is boosting, and this is where most of my money went. 211 connects, which is about $32. That breaks down into 13 boosted profile clicks at 15 connects each, plus another 16 connects in bidding charges. Now, boosting an Upwork profile is basically when you pay to get your proposal shown at the top of clients' invite list. Or in my case, you pay to boost your profile, so when clients are searching for talent, you show up first. And this is the most important thing. This is the thing that's actually working, because I'm not sending proposals, I'm getting invites, and the boost is what's putting me in front of those clients. Now, the third bucket is applying to jobs, and I only sent 4 proposals in the entire month. That's 68 connects, about $10. And honestly, I sent those almost out of habit, just to keep my head in the game in case the boosting strategy ever stopped working. So now let's talk about what those 341 connects actually got me. 10 invites. 10 clients reaching out to me wanting to work together. These were direct messages, jobs that they're trying to fill, calls where they want to jump on with me and discuss what they're doing, and they are all inbound, all without me sending a proposal. All 10 of these that reached out to me were not from proposals that I sent out. I had conversations with most of them. Some of them weren't a fit, some were too small, some I passed on because of the project type, but I closed 3, and that's a 30% close rate on invites, which is insane. If you take an invite as the equivalent of a qualified inbound lead, getting 1 in 3 to sign a monthly retainer is the kind of close rate that agencies dream about. So the funnel looks like this. There's 10 invites out, 3 retainers at $3,000 a month plus performance commission, 10 grand a month recurring. Now let's talk about the profile itself, because this is the part everyone wants to know about. What does my profile actually look like, and why is it working? With only 7,000 earned on it. My headline is hyper specific. I don't say marketing freelancer or creative professional. I say exactly what I do with a little bit of proof in that headline, and exactly the outcome that I drive. This specificity beats credentials every single time on Upwork. My specialization is set to Creative Strategist with a focus on direct response, not branding, not general marketing, not graphic design. This is direct response creative strategy. That narrows the pool of jobs I show up for, but it also means when I do show up, I'm the most qualified person on the page. My portfolio has only a few case studies, you guys. You don't need a lot. And honestly, you can even just show examples of work that you've done. And so it's super simple. That's it. I didn't have 10 when I started. I only had a few, and I just put them all there. Just put what you have. If it's examples or if it's real results, put whatever you have there. Nobody cares that you've done 40 projects. They care that you've solved their problem before. As for my rate, I priced myself at the high end-ish of the market on purpose at $47 an hour, but I don't want to do it super low to the point that I was attracting low quality clients, because high rates attract serious clients who care more about outcomes than saving money. And that's really the whole profile. That's the headline, specialization, portfolio rate. It's just a few things, and none of them require a long track record. Now, I'm probably gonna make a video going more into detail about this because I do wanna update my profile and make it a little bit better. But if you guys wanna watch that, make sure to like and subscribe so that you can be notified when I do that, so you can make sure your page is up to date as well. Let's go deeper on the boosting, because this is genuinely the thing that makes this work. Most people on Upwork are still playing the old game. They're still spending all day sending out cold proposals, writing custom cover letters, applying to 20 jobs a day, hoping something hits, and this blows me absolutely bonkers. Because look, that strategy works sometimes. I don't know, maybe it doesn't actually. For me, it never has. I have sent so many proposals and I have had 0 clients from it. It is a grind. Boosting flips that completely. Instead of you chasing clients, you pay a small amount of money to be put in front of them when they're actively looking. They click your profile, and that's the only time you get charged. If they like what they see, they send you an invite. You're not selling them, they're already pre-sold by the time they reach out because they've seen your profile, they've seen your results, and they're interested. This is the way that I like to think about it. It's super simple. Cold proposals are like cold calls. Boosting is like running paid ads to a warm audience that is already interested. It's by far the best way to go. Both can work, but one of them scales without me doing anything, and one of them requires me to be at my keyboard for hours every single day. So let's talk about what happens once you get the invite, because boosting only matters if you can actually close. And I'll probably make some videos going more into detail on this, but I at least want to touch on this just a little bit. The first thing, speed matters. When a client invites you, you usually have a window of a few hours, even minutes, where you're at the top of their mind. If you respond within 15 minutes, you are way ahead of other freelancers that they may have invited. I typically try to respond honestly within 2 minutes if possible. My first response is so short. I usually just thank them for the invite, say something super simple that shows that I read the project, like one sentence, and then I just send my portfolio, www.quintongish.com. It's just no pressure for them. I say, hey, this is my portfolio, feel free to check it out. Let me know if you have any questions. And that's it. There's like no long pitch, no portfolio dump, no AI emojis all over with tons of paragraphs. It's just a fast, professional human reply that is hopefully gonna help them hop on a call. That's the goal. And then on the call, you guys, it's all about just listening to what they need and offering your solution if you believe you can help. Don't try to just make money to make money. Diagnose the issue, ask questions about their business, and figure out what's actually going on. I try and educate them. I tell them what I see, what I've noticed working as trending the last few months or years, what's not, what I would do differently, and then I propose what I do. I lay out what's working right now and what I would do for them, and then I close. I ask them directly if they want to move forward, and if yes, then I send the contract that day. I Always pitch monthly retainers, never one-off projects, because a one-off project is like a transaction, but a retainer is a relationship, and 10,000 a month recurring is a whole lot better than 10,000 once. Now, the obvious question, can you guys do this as well? Is this duplicatable? Can you replicate it? Or did I just get lucky? Now, I get why people would think that, because you've probably tried a lot of things and it hasn't worked. But the reason that I'm confident it's not luck is because the system itself is literally just math. Spend on boosting, get inbound invites, close at a decent rate because you're being chosen, not chasing. And that math works whether your niche is creative strategy or web design or SEO or video editing. So if I were starting today with a brand new profile and zero earnings, here's exactly what I would do. Pick one specific niche. I would seriously suggest doing a creative strategist because it's what I do and it works super easily. And it's a growing niche. A lot of people like it. Build 3 tight case studies around this. They can be from spec work, past jobs, even free work for a friend. Write a profile headline that names your niche and the outcome you deliver. Set your rate at the high end, turn on the availability badge, and spend $20 to $30 a week on boosting max. Maybe even $20 to $30 a month on boosting until you land your first retainer. That's it. That's the whole playbook. It is not complicated. Most people just don't do it because they're still stuck in the cold proposal mindset, or they're trying to get results so fast that they end up not getting results at all. I'm going to keep documenting this whole journey on this channel, keep sharing the things that work, that don't work. It just maybe takes a little bit longer, so you just need a little bit of patience. If you want to get rich quick scheme, this isn't for you. So if that's something that you guys are interested in and you want to learn more from someone who is actively in the trenches doing the work, not someone who's making millions a month or millions a year, but making a good living from doing this and is sharing actively what they're doing, make sure to like and subscribe. Click below, it means a ton and it motivates me to make more videos. I'll see you in the next one.